Have you spoken any more about Frank's offer?
Oh, only all night.
And?
Do you really think Jack would sell up the farm?
When Mark and I first came here with Mum and Joe, the place seemed so, I don't know, it was alive. There was Matt and Dolly and Annie, and it seemed so different from the married quarters we lived at with Dad.
Jack sees selling up as betraying the people that he's loved. You can't argue with that sort of thing.
So the fight goes on?
Oh, absolutely. But how do we stop Frank? I really don't know.
We get help. The kind of people that have done this sort of thing before. Newbury, Twyford Down.
Oh, yeah? We look them up in the yellow pages, do we? Under what? Agitators? Rent a mob?
No. I've got some friends. People from university.
Well, like Steve. He was a friend from university.
No, not like Steve. Not like Steve at all.
I finished upstairs. It didn't take long. It's tidier than it's been for months.
I'll still pay you the same, you don't have to worry.
Well, it's because Madam hadn't left her clothes all over the floor, as per usual.
No, Susie's gone away for a few days.
Well, she'll have to buy herself a new toothbrush then, because she's left hers in the bathroom.
Morning. Great news. Sharples at Riding's Farm's paid up at last.
Well, get you to the back then, you know what he's like. And when you get back, I want the cat cages sterilised and inventory done on the drugs. Oh, and we need to get more of that feline reduction diet. Too many fat cats coming in.
And do you want me to decorate the house before, after, or at the same time?
I'll go and check the workload in the surgery, shall I?
She's a bit edgy. Susie's swanned off for a few days. I reckon she's going to be like that till she comes back.
Great.
Hey, is that mine?
Nope, it's mine. I don't make your breakfast.
Well, what have you made his then?
What do you like to know? Oh, Butch Dingle. I never thought I'd say this, but you look gorgeous.
And I never thought I'd say this much. But you are a disgrace to the Dingle name.
They reckon lassies go for blokes in uniform. Why don't you pull Marlon? You ought to have a go. You reckon?
Not you and all. I don't know what the younger generation's coming to.
You want to come with me, Dad? It's not like a proper job. You get to sit around all day, and you get to beat people up.
I don't need a job to make money.
Where are you going?
To make my fortune.
Oh, you're not going to try and join the circus as a bearded lady again. I told you last time.
There's a burial ground on that site. That means treasure, jewels, gold coins and that. And I'm the man with the metal detector. If I can find it.
Butch, didn't you say you're supposed to keep people away from that site? You know, give trespassers a little slap.
Aye.
Better get in training quick then. Looks like your dad's your first customer.
Do you want to take over, Mrs. Tate?
Why ever would I want to do that?
Soon get used to the smell.
My husband attributes his success to everyone having his or her price.
Can't put a price on everything. Can you, Jamie Pye? I don't do this job for money. I do it because I like it.
Yes, well, that's where we're different.
I'm sorry?
That's all right. You carry on talking to Jamie Pye.
Oi! You can't come in here! Oi! Are you deaf or daft? I said, you can't come in here. Get stuffed. Like eating through a straw, do you?
Leave this to me, Aki. You go and finish your butties.
Okay. Let's seek it as hard as you reckon you are.
Dad, do us a favour. Get lost. Hey? There's a fortune waiting for me to the side of that fence.
A fiver.
What's a fiver against a fortune?
All right, 20 quid, but I get to beat you up.
You what?
A tenner. Can you just grab his collar?
Ah, go on. That's good then, yeah. All right. What are you doing, you liar? It's only pretend.
Hey?
Right, throw your left, and I'll touch you. Right, make it look good. Right, I've got you by the arm now.
Ow.
Right, look, make sure it looks like it's hurting.
Steady.
Get in the van.
You're hurting.
Get in the van.
Tenner now.
Look, tonight, haven't been paid yet.
Oh dear, van won't start. A fortune, but it's a start.
And don't come back.
Right, we'll see you in a month then, Miss Chapman. Right, that's the last one.
Well, then can we start that drugs inventory?
Oh, can't we have a coffee first? You've been racing through the morning, you're on call tonight, and by this rate you're going to be shattered by tea time.
Hiya.
Oh, hi, Terry. I didn't know you had a pet.
I don't. No, the nearest I've ever come to it is having the hair of the dog.
So, what can we do for you?
Betty tells me that Susie's away for a few days.
Good news does travel fast.
Oh, well, the thing is, she's got a shift on at the pub. I mean, it's not good enough, Zoe. I expect me staff
Can you get someone to stand in for her?
Well, I suppose I could.
There you are then, problem solved.
No, but for how long?
I don't know. I'm sorry. No, I'm really very busy.
A couple of days, a week?
Maybe you should just give the job to someone else. There's plenty of unemployed people out there.
Well, maybe you could get her to give us a call, then.
No, I couldn't because I don't know where she's gone. All I do know is that she is not coming back. Not this week, not next week, never. Happy now?
Hey, do you know what my granddad used to say? What? When I nod my head, you hit it. Oh, now if he said that.
Tell me it's not true.
What, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, or Butch Dingle having a job?
Dad's offer. 300,000. You crazy?
It sounds like Frank sent him down here to sweet talk you into accepting.
Just tell me it's a ploy to get him to make a better offer.
Christopher, there are some things you could never understand.
I've got a right to be heard. Joseph's got a stake in this farm, Jack.
Oh, and home farm as well, eh? Well, he'll never want for anything, will he?
Neither will Robert and Victoria if you take Dad's deal.
No, neither will they have a sense of belonging or knowing where they've come from. Some things money just can't buy.
Oh, Wick. I knew it. Him and that lad, the company spies, checking up on us. Don't be soft. Who you calling soft? Hey, up here comes the boss. If he sees him, we'll get sacked. Unless we create a distraction.
How?
It's nothing personal, mate.
The Doncaster bypass was the big one. Much bigger than Newbury or Twyford Down.
Doncaster? Didn't know they had any trouble there.
Exactly. No protest. We made sure of that.
Well, I'm lucky that someone of your experience came along. We need brains as well as brawn in this job.
Ah, I can guess which they are.
What the devil are they up to?
You follow up with a kick, right to the lefty. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Miller, we're just training. Didn't see you coming.
The idea, Atkinson, is that we avoid violence.
I told you, Butch, but you wouldn't listen.
Anyway, I'd like you to meet Marlon. He's your new supervisor.
What? Why?
I'll ask the questions, Butch. Like, how come you didn't get rid of the old git over there the first time?
Here, let me.
Oh, thanks.
No problem. This is?
Seems to match the one he's wearing. Yeah.
Here, I'll hold him while you get yourself sorted.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, it's all right. It won't break.
It's all right. I won't let him go.
That's a nice change to get a hand. Bloke in the shop.
Perfect, aren't you? So bloody perfect.
get over how tiny his little hands are.
I think I should take him.
His name's James.
Hello, Mrs. Tate. This gentleman was just giving me a hand.
Perfect, isn't he, Kim?
David, I wish it could be different.
So innocent. How can you even look at him, Kim? How can you even hold him, knowing you've sold our baby? Sold him to a man who don't want him to love. He wants him for all the power that's gonna give him. I really don't know how you can live with yourself.
David,
Right. I thought I told you to sling your hook. Get lost. Dad, you promised. Is your dad? He's here. Right under my feet. You mean hidden treasure? So that's why you stopped me cracking him earlier. Hey, listen. I saved you from one of the best stonkies you'd ever had in your life. From this sad old anorak? This sad old anorak is one of the hardest men in Yorkshire. Who you calling sad and old? But anyway, this isn't an anorak. Like this, Uncle Zach. Oh, that's it. Right under my feet.
Have these boots got metal toe caps, eh? Don't put me.
Oh, hi. You're back early. Lee rang from Hong Kong. I filled him in on the aerospace file. And Michelle from Whiting's. They're interested too.
Think I'll stay at the office more often? OK, I'm impressed. Steve said you just made coffee. As if. I'm the tea boy around here. Rachel runs the place more and more every day.
Have you come to see me?
No, Steve, actually. Oh, damn, I've left a folder in the car. You wouldn't mind, would you, Rachel?
All right.
It should be on the front seat.
OK.
Right, is there any chance of that coffee? Yeah. I'll put the kettle on before she sacks me.
It's not there.
What? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it was here all the time.
Zoe!
Yeah, I'll be out in a minute.
Your lunch is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming. I've made a real fool of myself, haven't I?
Are you sure she's not just walked out to teach you a lesson, you know, come back tomorrow?
No, we had a row. And she brought back some girl that she picked up.
I'm not surprised you had a row.
And I more or less forced her to go.
You did the right thing.
No, I didn't. I didn't want this to happen. I loved her. And I drove her away.
I held him, Mum. Looked right into his eyes. Before I was sure, but now I've held him. I know. With every breath in my body.
We had all this when you broke into the hospital.
Ned, not now.
Oh, come on, love, he's got to face facts. No matter what he thinks, Frank, Tate and Kim are telling the world the baby's theirs.
Oh, and you're the bloke that's telling Jack Sugden to stand up against Frank? To fight for what's his?
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, aye, how?
Come the end of the day, Frank's doing that for money. If Jack fights him hard enough, makes things difficult, Frank might, and just might, back down. But the babby...
My baby?
OK, yeah, look, I believe you. And so do half the village if it comes to that.
Well, then why are you taking everybody...
Look, fight him and you'll lose.
Oh, what am I supposed to do?
Come to the church, the christening or whatever they call it.
They're welcoming to the church. They baptised me in hospital.
Where are you going? You going? You expect me to come with you?
What better way of showing everyone that you're not beaten, that you're proud of your baby? Stay anyways, just saying Frank's won.
I can't just stand there and watch Frank Tate pretending that it's his kid.
He's gonna do that anyway, love. Kim's made her choice. She made it in a very public way. You've got to realise that it's over.
No, it'll never be over. And if I'm the only one that's prepared to fight him, then fine. At least I know who's on my side.
Uncle Zach, you've had your chance. All you've come up with is about 10 pence worth of rust.
Butch, there, dig.
you want me to throw them both off?
Hey, look, let's have a look. Here. Come on, look. Here. Yes. It's a flaming Roman coin. I'm rich!
Aki, throw these two off the side.
Hey. You can see date as clear as anything. 40 BC. Yes!
Strange, something about her selling the baby. I didn't understand, really. They were both crying. Nearly set me off. Who is he exactly?
Exactly. Him and her had a fling. And he's got this daft idea that the baby's his.
Does Mr. Tate know?
Oh, yeah. And you better hope he doesn't find out you handed his baby over to Kim's ex-toy boy.
But the baby is Mr. Tate's, isn't it?
I hear you met an old friend today. Have you seen my black shoe, Sophie?
By the sofa, I think.
Going somewhere?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Somewhere nice?
As long as it's away from the blessing. Hope you enjoy it.
Does Frank know?
I'm sure he soon will.
Did you know about this?
Surely she's joking.
Did you see anybody laughing?
One setback after another. First the flaming badgers, then this burial ground, and now Sugden's bleating on about his heritage.
Well, we've sorted the badgers. A few old bones doesn't mean a burial ground necessarily.
I think you ought to see this. What's this? A protest.
Stop the quarry.
What we're going to do
Sorry to interrupt, Frank. Kim's threatening to do a bunk. She saw Glover in the village holding the baby, and now she says she's not going to the blessing.
Well done, Chris. This is important.
Not important enough for my father, though, is it?
7 minutes. Either Tina's slowing down or you are.
What's all this about?
I need a break.
Don't be stupid.
You want to play Happy Families for the world to see? Go ahead. But I won't be there.
Our agreement stipulates that you behave like a devoted wife. By my side whenever I need you.
I'm not going, Frank. And you can't make me.
Then you're not going anywhere.
I am.
I'm not asking you, Kim. I'm telling you. You say goodbye to me now, you say goodbye to everything. The money, the lifestyle, the lot.
Should I get him wrapped up in first half?
Hey, half, please, Tony. And, Wendy? Half? Yeah, both the girls are staying over at friends' houses, so, with the kids away, Mum and Dad are going to pay.
Good evening. Hey, please tell me you just moved into the village.
I have, as a matter of fact.
Thank you, God. Welcome to your local. First drinks on the house.
Oh, hey, we never get free drinks.
Hey, you two not looking that good. You can have two. My name's Terry Woods.
I'm Sophie Wright. I'm working at Home Farm.
Oh.
Vodka tonic, please.
Right.
Actually, we've just had free drinks. Terry forgot to take for them. Can't think what distracted him.
Never fear, Viv. Even if Terry's mind isn't on profits, mine is.
I don't think Susie was quite the scatty innocent she pretended to be.
No. I suppose I just didn't want to see it.
I really hated her when she first came. And now I'm really going to miss her.
You've still got Biff?
Yeah, and you've still got your friends.
I'm a lesbian in a tiny village. My family are hated by one and all. My job as a vet is on the line if Kim goes ahead and sues me. And now my house is dark and quiet where once... Oh, look at the time. Biff will be worried sick when you go home.
Why don't you come and have a meal with us?
No.
No, I need to be here. I've got to get used to it.
Marlon, now you've got a job.
A flaming boss's job.
I reckon you should give me some rent.
50 quid do?
Aye, it'll do, yeah.
Let's have a look, man. You know, if there is treasure on Frank's land, he should know about it.
We're only the one, but I'll be up there first light to find the rest of the hoard.
Problem there, Uncle Zach, you see, I've got orders to keep the likes of you off the land.
You what?
Maybe we could come to an accommodation.
You've got accommodation. Here.
I meant For me to risk my job, turn a blind eye so you can make a fortune.
How much?
100.
25.
Make it 50.
Done.
You have been. This is fake.
How would you know? It's dated and everything.
Yeah, 40 BC. Dad, in 40 BC, they didn't know Christ was going to be born in 40 years, did they?
Why not? It's much nicer.
You don't want another drink, do you, love?
Another brandy, please.
Another one for Viv Allen. Better go and recycle a last pint.
That's really more information than I actually needed. Oh, what a rugby league player. Oh, Terry, I think we need another brandy.
Star winger.
Never mind. Seeing as you're busy, I'll get it. No, cheers, Al.
Terry, could I have a word, please?
See you in a minute, sweetheart.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm just...
I know what you're just doing.
Well, why'd you ask then?
Why are you all over that girl?
She's a pretty lass. She hasn't heard me rugby stories before.
What about me?
What about you? You're about to slip home with Obi.
Terry!
How do you think I feel, watching the two of you together?
All right, love. Gone ahead to slip into something a bit more comfortable.
Give it a rest, Vic. I don't want to know.
Fair enough.
You're in there, mate.
Same again, love.
So this is where you're hiding.
I'm not hiding.
I've unpacked your case.
So kind.
This dress. It'll do for the blessing.
I can't go, Frank.
I've told you.
And I've told you.
This is to do with him, isn't it?
Who?
Glover. You saw him today. Let him hold my baby.
I didn't. It wasn't like that.
No. It never is.
Please, Frank, this is not about David.
You realise, of course, that you've broken our agreement seeing him, talking to him. The £1 million meeting, Kim. Was it worth it?
It wasn't a meeting, it was... Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to explain. You wouldn't listen.
Maybe I've had enough of listening to your lies. So, the blessing. You will be there. Good.
Though it might be better for you if I wasn't.
What?
Well, the world and his brother will be going, Frank. Just imagine if I had a drink too many or a drink too few and the truth spilled out.
What are you talking about?
That no matter what you say or how much money you throw around, how splendid the celebration, there's still one basic flaw in the whole thing. James is David Glover's son. Not yours, Frank. David's. And everyone in that church will know it.